Good morning, all. Here I go for another one of my favorite robe videos. And yes, it has lint on it, but it's very comfortable. Hope you like this top. Anyway, my name is Brandalyn Gill. You should know me by now. Illumination Literary Publishing CEO. Welcome to my blog. It's a vlog, really. But this is like my diary. Look at this creepy doll. Anyways, y'all, I just want to get on here this morning and I want to highlight a character defect that is destroying the world. And you know what it is? It's selfishness. It's selfishness. You know, there's one thing about getting on a plane that's about to crash and you grab the oxygen or mask on you so that you'll be alive to save your children. And there is another thing of, what is it? Saving your ass to spite your face or something like that. You know, I'm aware of a situation where someone owed someone some money. And someone was going to pay them back by making a business deal. And they had no idea that that money was going to be used, you know my word from in all honesty, profligate, paying them back. Unknowingly, this evil person went and tarnished the deal. They didn't even know that this $100,000 deal was going to pay them the $25,000 that they were owed. You know, a lot of people are out here, what is this, trying to save their ass to spite your face. Put in the comments if that's the right saying. But a lot of people out here calling themselves on some type of mission or whatever, and you're saying that it's for one reason, but it's only for the reason that you are selfish. And I know about being selfish because I was a selfish mother to my daughter for many years. And it cost us a separation that you can read about in higher society. I'm not telling it all. It cost me my freedom at some points. Some of the best relationships that I experienced at that time that cannot be recovered, because sometimes you hurt people so badly or they hurt you so badly or both that you don't even want to go back. I think the worst thing that happened to society was the invention of money. Money makes people do stupid things. Money makes people capitalistic. Money makes people selfish. Everybody out here is chasing this dollar. And then don't add into it any other character flaws that you have already before you got the money, and then the money just blew it up. There used to be times where children in the neighborhood were taken care of by everybody in the neighborhood. Now the neighborhood is destroying the children. Selfishness. Oh, I'm doing this because I'm trying to get something for yourself. If you really think about most of the decisions that are made, they are camouflaged to be helpful to other people, but they're not. They're very, very selfish. And if you take your decisions and dissect who they're going to impact negatively the most, and it's not you, you're selfish. I wanted everybody to believe that I was Mother Teresa. I had a beautiful body, a beautiful smile, clear skin, or I'm still popping that. And I was really fooling people into believing that I was trying to help people. That's why it's so easy for people to gossip and say that I'm just a con artist and using people for the things I'm offering on my website, what I'm saying here on the vlogs, here on Instagram, here on TikTok, banning them, blackball them, here on Twitter, because people have seen me in action as a selfish person. I put drugs and alcohol over everyone. I didn't give a damn. I was going to get high because I didn't feel complete unless I was high. That's so sad. Those pills and that alcohol and that weed were my family, because I was really missing the codependent toxic relationships. And those drugs filled that place, so I didn't feel anything. In turn, I got really selfish. I used to chase money like a rat to cheese. And I would do anything to do it. Inappropriate relationships, disrespectful, adulterous relationships. I mean, I never cheated. Again, high society. So I would do anything to make sure I got what I want. Now how I get what I want, I pray about what God wants. And he tells me what I can have. And then I just listen. Some of us out there don't believe in God. Oh boy. Okay. And that's probably why a lot of us are selfish. You know, I'm just going to give my opinion. If it violates any codes, hurts anybody, I don't agree with agnostic. I don't agree with atheists. It makes no sense to me. And when you look at statistics, it'll tell you that people who are agnostic and atheists tend to be more self-fulfilling because we think we're God now. We think we don't have any consequences. We think we don't have to care. You're not following any codes, rules, regulations, principles, or anything. And that makes you selfish. I'm not saying all. I'm saying most. It's just a permission for you to be an outlaw and not have to be considerate of 11-year-olds' feelings when you make your moves. It makes you oblivious and ignorant to the fact that you don't have to care about someone who's had your back for the last 3, 4, 5, 15, 25 years. That's all that does. But you know what it's not a pass for? When you're selfish and you're rationalizing your disruptive and destructive decisions. It's not a pass for the tale of tears. Look at me, can't even say it. For the trail of tears that you are leaving behind. And even if you're not religious, you better know that karma is a bitch. I'm not censoring my channel anymore. Karma is a bitch. And when she comes with cold, nasty jail food. That's what karma comes with. She gonna serve you. They say revenge is best served cold. Karma comes with cold, nasty jail food. Whenever she's ready. And God sends her there for you. See, I'm coaching my daughter through some pretty tough stuff. And the number one thing that she's dealing with right now is getting over, becoming emotional when someone makes a selfish choice that affects your life. Because, newsflash, that's an everyday thing. Because most people are selfish. Most people don't care. They don't want to care because it makes them responsible, accountable, and having to be held at a point where things are not justifiable either. See, I stopped being selfish, and sometimes I hate being selfless because you get played a lot in this twisted and upside down world. But you know what? I'd rather feel the pain of trying to help somebody and they stab me in my foot than for me to mess over the wrong person and get shot in my head. Happens every day. Happens every day. I don't even know why people play these games anymore. These games that we used to play in the 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, the early 2000s, games are getting people in a lot of trouble these days. Yeah, and it may not happen now. It may take 11 years. Because that's how long it took for God to completely let the devil completely destroy my life. So I could learn a lesson. I told these children in our home, I don't even have to touch y'all no more. Because I'm doing so good that every time they talk back, almost every time, or do something I told them not to do, they slam their little finger in the door because we told them to stop messing with the dope. And that's just what happened. They trip and fall over something, walk into a door, stub their toe. I don't have to say anything anymore. Because some people out there think they're living the good life because they're selfish and they have the material things. Baby, I'm getting the material things Look around. I'm getting them. They're just coming slow because God doesn't want me to miss out and squander it away like selfish people do. So if you didn't get anything from this rant/vlog, babe, you're not even on my radar. You're not. And what you're doing, you know it's wrong. So what's understood don't need to be said. All I have to say to those kind of people, good luck.